Hey, hello. Good afternoon. If you saw something else out there, no, you didn't. Also, thanks for bearing with me as I push back the stream 2 hours because I wanted to watch the Xbox Bethesda conference. So, how about that conference, man? They had some good stuff there, right? That reveal of Fable seems like a pretty interesting direction of little people like Honey I Shrunk the Kids, but Fable, classic British humor there, and a couple of interesting other games too, along with another look at Forza Motorsport, which I'm super excited to get my hands on. Starfield, surprisingly, I thought would be like the place I would check out, but they managed to hold me okay. Like, definitely covered a lot of the gameplay systems, definitely a lot of stuff you would come to expect from open world space-faring RPG. So here's hoping they can follow through towards the end. Anyways, this here is Death Road's Tournament. It's a car combat roguelite, except the way they handle combat is sort of like a combination of tactics and deck building-esque things. So it'll make a little more sense once I jump in here. What I'm playing right now is the prologue demo that they put out not too long ago. Seems like they put you sort of like a preset loadout and path. You can kind of sort of get a feel for what the game is, and if time permits, I'll go to the main game and play some of that if I get through this. Anyways, let's not hesitate any longer in getting here. Yeah, a little premise too. It's a rather awkward Fallout reference. Except when it does, the metaphor doesn't quite work out there. Oh man, is Sonic Adventure 2 canon in this universe? So it's your classic post-apocalypse. Oh man, everything's gone to crap. Also, now we're Mad Max. Look at that, it's like a game board. How they recall the story. Alright, tutorial time. The year was 2066, the first edition of the Death Roads Tournament, ECCT Gates, final stage where all the roads connect. Welcome to Death Roads. It's all about positioning and attacking by playing cards. With cards, you can do all sorts of actions like moving, shooting, shifting gears, and more. I'm just going to draw a card into your hand. The card you got is a weapon card. It allows you to shoot within the shown range and apply specific effects on the target listed in the red frame at the bottom of the card. Pick the red card from your hand. Yeah, you get a little slowdown effect as if it's like this is some sort of real-time game. It's like slowing it down so you can gauge your actions, although it's a cool visual effect. At least I kind of enjoy it. Anyways, you can see the card there says everything within 3 spaces is going to be affected, so let's fire it. Yeah, each weapon card has a different range and effects can hit 1 or more opponents in its target area. That is fire. Boom! Just like that. Blew him off the road. Very clean too. It's like no debris hit our protag car here. Yeah. Nice Mad Max style cars, right? It's very much like that. You see the weapons kind of bolted onto the cars and stuff here. Also, hello Molecular Shadowfox. Yeah, apart from the cards shown from the vehicle deck, you also have your driver's cards available to play each round. Some cards allow you to play more than 1 action per card. Use your first green card to move right and draw 2 more cards. Hey, hello there. Yeah, so that's the other thing about Death Roads is that your driver will determine sort of the 3 cars that you can like have in your that's like always accessible to you for some reason or another. You can see they kind of cover different things. I think this is like a pretty cool way of sort of mitigating the luck of the draw to an extent for like, say for example, if you really need the gear shift and you didn't draw any gear shift cards in your hand, you just pop this and use your one little freebie gear shift here. Or you know, you didn't get any movement, not a problem. You just use this to move wherever you need to go. It's pretty cool. Anyways, we're gonna use right-hander here. Look at that skeleton throwing the horns. You can tell what kind of aesthetic they're going for here. Yeah, this is intriguing. A card game. Yeah, that's kind of what drew me into it too. I was like, man, never thought about car combat. You know, doing a little bit more tactics-based thing to it, but you know what? It like makes sense. They think they do a pretty good job of it here. Anyways, let's play right-hander here. Oh. So you can see here, the way this card works is that first you move, because you have the move here that points downward or rightward, you know, depending on your perspective. So go ahead and press this to go down. And then since this is like a self-action, you have to click your card to do the next thing, which is draw 2 cards. Right, yeah, some actions like drawing cards require selecting your vehicle as the action's target, because, you know, you're going to draw the cards, not someone else. Car combat, you think Twisted Metal or Rogue Trip. Yeah. Or something like, or you know, like, Jack X or something like that, right? It's like, never see more like a turn-based approach to this. Yeah. Anyways, here's your mana. Playing cars costs handling. The vehicle may also lose handling as a result of handling damage. When handling value drops to 0, the vehicle loses control and enters skid. You'll find out what that is soon enough. Anyways, we gotta wipe out these 2 folks back here, or at least do some hits to them. So yeah, you can see here the way it kind of let you know how this card is supposed to be read. This weapon card targets the first enemy in line of fire and allows you to choose a target area and range. So you can see here with the way they have the 3x3 square here, the top 3 being highlighted means that you can select 2 of the rows that you want your weapon to fire on. And you can select those 2 rows within this 3x3 square. And the little bullets here to the target means that it'll hit the first person there. It's not a piercing weapon as the terminology might be. Bottom left, is that some forgotten relative of Ecto 1? Yeah. Expected to get stomped by Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man at some point, right? Anyways, let's go select our target here. So you can see here I can select top 2 or bottom 2. Logic would dictate that I have to select the bottom 2 to hit them both. Just like that. Oh no, one of them's run out of momentum. It's time to skid. So you can see here, you draw a number of cards from the skid deck equal to your gear shift level, and you know they'll cause you to kind of just steer out of control some way or another. And that's another aspect of this game, is that if you ram into a wall, you're going to incur some damage, so probably in your best interest to not ram into a wall. Also a good idea to make your opponents ram into walls. That's usually a good idea. Yeah, the skid's force is related to gears. When in skid, the vehicle draws cards from its skid deck equal to its current gear level. Effects of the drawn cards are performed automatically. Let's see, right-click on the vehicle to view skid deck and more info. Yeah, okay, so you can see here, this is the stuff you can do. It's always going to be, yeah, up, down, and backwards. You're never going to see anything move forward. I don't think I've ever seen a vehicle skid forward unless they were, like, on ice, so this tracks. And you do get to see the other info about the car here. You see the driver, their vehicle, current condition, and the cards they have. I assume they will cover this in more detail later, so we'll go back to here. Yeah, some cards or actions can only be played on certain gear ranges. So let's shift to higher gear. I've just unlocked your new driver card. Alright, so we'll use manual here to go from 1 to 2. Yeah, so blue cards or yellow cards, actions triggered by them are dependent on the vehicle's current gear level. Usually, the higher the gear, the better actions you can do on more of them. Alright, we'll shift up, just like that. Yeah, so now the gear level is high enough for us to use the actions of the yellow card on your gear. Range from 2 to 4. Pick the yellow card. So the squares work a bit like they do in the South Park, The Fractured Butthole. Yeah. It's something like that. Everyone's on a grid and kind of shifting back and forth. So I think the nature of, like, you know, cars driving down the road makes it... It gives it a different feel to it, right? Gives a different feel. Very enjoyable feel. Yeah, so as I mentioned earlier, you can move to a better position to deal or avoid damage. Some cars allow you to move several times, others to move over a larger distance. So, yeah, you can see from the card here, since we're at gear level 2, we can only move back 2 spaces, but if we're at gear level 5, we can move back 3. But anyways, the way this works out is that you kind of read the actions from left to right. So, we'll first move back 1. So yeah, movement and death throws can also be used to attack. So, if you move into another car, yeah, you ram them, and you do damage to them. You know, just like, I'm sure you've seen like a driving action scene in a movie, probably. You've probably seen a part where a car rams another car. You know, that means something, right? Does damage, like it does in this game. As you can see here, the icon has changed to indicate that we're going to totally front end this fella here. Yeah, deals damage equal to the attacker's bash damage to the target. So go ahead and do our move back. Blow up this poor sap here, right off the road. Well done. Looks like you have no more cars to play this turn. Your turn ends when you click the end turn button or enter skid. Opponents take turns right after you, following the order on the initiative panel on the bottom left corner of the screen. So yeah, this is your Final Fantasy X style, hey, this is who's going to act next. Also, I'm not sure if you can like quite hear it right now, but the way they kind of have this end turn button flashing sounds a lot like a turn signal. It's a really nice touch. I kind of like that. That would be perfect placing for an oil slick. Oh, you're gonna be so happy once I jump into the main game then. Anyways, it's time for this big van here to act. Hopefully they won't try to throw any ice cream at us. Oh, we might do our own skid thing. Oh yeah, it's time for our skid. Let's see how this plays out. Yep, up and down? Back. Oh, side to side. See, this is the perfect time to just, like, you know, pull out the Glock and hidden inside the glove compartment. And, oh, no, it's not that kind of game. It's not that kind of game. Once each vehicle has played its turn, the round is over. At the start of each turn, the vehicle recovers its full handling and draws up to 6 new cards from the vehicle deck. Congratulations, you know the basics. Now you can play your turn however you want. Enjoy your ride. So what you do next is up to you. Anyways, tutorial's over, and now they're just letting us loose. Use everything you've learned to go ahead and kick this fella's butt. So you got 28 HP. Looks like all our weapons either fire forward or backwards, so it'd probably be a good idea to maybe try to fall back and then go downwards and then go, you know, smack the fella in the face. So I think the plan of action here, I think what I should do is use sequential gear. We'll just, we'll shift up to 4. You'll go ahead and move back. And now we'll draw a card. And now we can use slight shift. Go ahead and draw a card. Get behind them. And we'll go ahead and shift downwards. On the off chance that, you know, we run out of handling and enter skid, it'll be a lot less devastating to us. Anyways, let's finish him off. Creeping death time. Just gonna scatter shot the entire road in front of us. Sorry, this is where your road ends. I did, eventually. I think they mean win. They did eventually win that fight, but the whole thing is rigged, let me tell you. Winning a tournament finals isn't enough to get inside the city. There's more, but I'll let you find that out on your own. Good luck, kiddo. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be, like, their name, or if they meant to say, like, kiddo, like Kiddo, kiddo. As time to, you know, correct typos and that sort of stuff. So anyway, since this is a demo, it looks like we got a fixed loadout here. You know, can't select other drivers or stuff. So we get to play as Maggie Liberty Murdoch. Very, you know, straightforward, all jack of all stats kind of character. Gear Fear. Your next weapon card deals an increased 3 condition damage on hit if you have changed your gear with your previous card. So the strategy here is apparent. Just, you know, shift, use weapon, shift, use weapon, etc. Always fun to see a gun-toting granny, right? Guns and old people. It's a fearsome combo. Yeah, and just like the driver, our car is fixed. So yeah, they handle deck building in an interesting way here. So the parts you have kind of have cards associated with them. So, you know, if you decide to swap out your tires, for example, there will be a new set of cards to go with these tires. You're not picking and selecting individual cards. You're more like selecting sets of cards and putting them together to form your deck. It's an interesting way of handling deck building, at least. Perhaps, you know, perhaps a bit less intimidating, too, since, you know, you don't have to build the entire deck card by card. You just kind of, you know, select your 5 parts to put everything together. Okay, so, wow, this is like just an intercity racing thing. Okay. Choose your starting position. I wonder what they have here. Okay. After choosing the sponsor, the player gets 1 additional gadget. Think of those like artifacts or relics or things like that, sort of passive items that grant you benefits one way or another. Non-boss and non-challengers start the battle with 20% less condition. Donut District is the final destination. Alright. So you can see here, Skull is battles. That's where you get your tactics-based shoot things up thing. Question mark is an event. That's your roguelike, hey, here's a text box with some dialogue. Now pick one of several choices and see what happens from there. And this hexagon here is it's like a checkpoint. You'll see they might have, some of them might have a shop, some of them might have a repair station. I'm guessing for the demo's sake, they're going to have both of them. So I usually like to pick the sponsor that gives you 20% less condition on enemies. Yeah. Welcome to the tournament. The roads will take you all across the divided states of America. Haha! Get it? It's like the opposite of united. For the desolate west all the way to the East Coast City Territory. That's what ECCT is called, if you were wondering. The task of getting there won't be an easy one, though. On your way, you'll find... Oh, okay, so they explained it here. I didn't have to explain it, but yeah. Battles, events, cities. Yeah, and the way this works is that you kind of select a destination, and you'll kind of go through these in order. So we'll start here. Our first battle. Destroy all enemies. We have 2 buggies here. You can actually get a preview of what they can do to you. Is like kind of neat. So it looks like this one uses a hook to pull their target forward, or pull their target backward, or pull themselves forward, depending on what they do. And this one has a gun that shoots diagonally. So I guess the thing you want to do here is try to be in front of them, or to be behind them, not in front of them, because if they're behind you, if you're in front of them, they can use all their stuff against you. Okay. Anyways, let's get in here. Let's fight. And of course, they start behind me. Yeah. Not gonna make this easy. Alright. So I guess our priority is to get behind them. Man! None of Maggie's cards here are going to make that easy. Well, I do have rear firing cards myself. I might as well use those, right? Let's see. Since she does more damage after a shift, probably be in my best interest to just shift and then shoot backwards. Yeah, you know what? Let's power shift. We're gonna power shift. Move forward. That should mean, yep, 12 damage. Right in range. Gonna blow you up. Boom. Just like that. We're down to 1. That's where having the high voltage sponsor comes in handy, because I wouldn't have been able to do that if they had full health, let me tell you. And you know. So it's usually a good idea to try to save some momentum, obviously, because, you know, you probably don't want to enter skid, so... we'll leave ourselves at 5 here and end the turn. Hopefully whatever the shenanigans they decide to do won't put us to 0. Alright, it's gonna probably hook us. Yep, drag backwards. Another one. All about strategy, indeed. Alright, since I have no more rear firing cards, what I think I want to do is... Yeah, okay. So we'll do a little bash damage here, and move to the side. I think from here, we can... shift backwards. Gonna shift down, because, you know, again, having the high gear level means lots of skid cards, and, you know, gotta be mindful of that. And since we're gonna, you know, smack this fella on this side, probably don't need to worry too much about, going the wrong way here. Okay. So now I can choose to discard up to 2 cards and then draw that many. Oh, a little info box here. Cowardly escape. Number of vehicles you can escape from before being disqualified from the tournament. The limit shown is on the top left. That's the top right corner. That's the top right corner. Like I said, early access. So, you know, plenty of time to work out typos here. Vehicles count towards the limit when they or the player move more than 3 spaces off screen. Beware, some battles are to the death where escape is prohibited. Got it. Alright. Honestly, this hit is gonna make this vehicle skid, and I don't know where they're going to skid. I think the best thing to do might be to just hang on to everything? Well, I could probably get rid of Slight Shift, because I do have a couple of, you know, up-down cards in my driver set, so maybe we'll draw another weapon. Oh, man! Yeah, that's sometimes the dangers of skids, like, it didn't go quite the way you wanted to. Yeah, I can't move backwards anymore. I don't have any rear-firing weapons, so... Yeah, I'll just, look. Can't do much more than just end the turn here, right? Ah, there we go. Breaking Bad. Ha! That Breaking Bad. I wonder what that could be a reference to. Anyways, this enemy here is going to very quickly learn that I am the one who knocks. So we'll go ahead and shift up here, and probably didn't need to do that, actually. Okay, shift up again, go to the side, go ahead and back up. Alright, I'll go ahead and shift downwards. Oh, wait. Dang. It's only moved 2 spaces and not 1. Okay. See, this is what I get for not reading the cards, right? Because that icon says 2, so you only get to move 2 spaces. There is no in-between choice there. Alright, that's on me. That's on me. But what we can do is get the bonus damage from the gear to do 13 damage instead of 10. And now we enter skid mode right into the wall. Ouch. Okay. Hey, at least we're behind them now, so they can't hit us with the hook. Anyways, turn automatically ends, and now it's their turn to back up. Oh, they were backing that truck up. And on the side, too. Jeez, man. Okay. Hey, you know what? I got my rear-firing weapons back, but I don't think I'm going to need those. So, yeah, just like that, right? We don't even need to do anything else. We just use our spread burst. Pew pew, blow them up. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Victory! Go ahead, take our 14 scrap. And we also get a choice of a part to collect. So you can kind of see, you know, based on the icon, what kind of parts they are. So for example, I apologize if this is hard to see, but you can see here, this is a rear weapon, and putting this part on the car will give you access to these cards. Nice part is that if you hover your mouse over the part itself, you can kind of do a comparison between the part that you could collect and the one that you have currently equipped to your car. You know, see if it's something you want to pick up or not. You also have here the engine. So while the one we have currently, the Nemesis, is... or no, the Dyson. The Dyson is, you know, very much just move forwards and backwards. Very boring, but practical card, right? It's like, hey, you can move a lot. Maybe smack into things a lot. Or we could choose the Eon Plasma Rifles G87. A good amount of momentum damage allows us to choose our range, but in exchange, it has a significant momentum, a slightly higher momentum cost for one of its cards, and unlike the SMGs, you don't have the spread, you don't have the AoE card. Should I pick here? I think I'm gonna go with the engine, actually. So they have a thing in there that I usually like to have. Yeah, block. So, you know, deck building roguelike, so there is a block mechanic. Take less condition damage, then lose that much block. So think of it like a shield of sorts. Any damage you might take is first taken out of block, and if your block is gone, then you know, you start taking damage again, and it only lasts for that turn. So once it becomes your turn again, block disappears. Anyways, we're gonna get that. We're gonna straight equip it. A Mustang like that, you'd think it'd have a V8. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think engine sounds change depending on the car you have. I might be wrong, though, so don't quote me on that. Hell yeah, you got your first part. Each part contains cards that compose your vehicle's deck. You can preview your parts and swap them out at any time outside of battles using the garage view. Enter the garage, click on the panel in the top left corner of the screen. So yeah, up here. Yeah, garage. Here you can exchange parts on your vehicle and modify the deck. You can also preview your driver cards and skid deck that shows the cards your driver draws during skid. Your deck consists of cards from driver, body, wheel, and engine, weapons. Skid deck shows the cards your driver draws during skid. To install a part, double-click or drag it from the inventory to the appropriate vehicle slot. So yeah, like I said before, you're kind of sort of picking sets of cards that'll compose your deck. So unfortunately, we don't have like any top-mounted weapon. But we do have the front weapon, the back weapon, tires, and engine, which are all associated with their cards. It's nice that they kind of, you know, highlight which ones belong to which parts. Down here. Alright. Since I equipped the part I wanted, we can just move on to the next battle here. So yeah, this is a new enemy type. The drone just flies down the road and has fewer HP, but yeah, it's still a threat. Still a threat in a way. Yeah, you can see here it has a rear-firing weapon, so... Okay, so they both have rear-firing weapons, so if we get in front of them, they're a lot less intimidating. Yeah, I can see here, stereo blast, so you just have a sound-based weapon here. Plenty of momentum damage, which, you know, makes sense. And rumble. At the beginning of each turn, take condition damage equal to the amount of rumble, then lose 1 rumble. It's like a poison status effect that ticks down per turn. Anyways, let's get in there and fight! Of course, they start in front of us. Alright, well, at least we have 1 front-firing weapon here. Alright. I think the first thing to do here would be the power shift. Since we gear changed, it would be a good idea to just fire this weapon. Hey, look at that! 13 damage, just enough to blow up this drone here. Again, high voltage. Doing the work. It's doing the work. And, okay, no more front-firing weapons, so you probably want to get in front of them. I think what we'll do is use oversteer. Just drive forward. Drive upwards. Go ahead and burn that. Alright, 7 momentum remaining. I want to shift up at least 1 more time so I can get like a better version of the high guard here. Yeah. So yeah, gear level 3, we'll get 5 block out of it. Seems worth it. Go ahead and shift down from here so that our skid won't be as bad. Because we're going to be all the way down to 2 momentum, so they're probably going to knock us out of alignment there. Yeah. So even if we use, like, right-hander, we'll just end up just skidding out of control. So go ahead and just end the turn here. 4 more cards. And now we'll let this buggy here do its worst. Gonna have to spend a lot of cards trying to get back to the front. Which it managed to do. Got me out of control. Hey, look at that! No change overall. That's what I like to see. Okay, so I think what I can do here is go forward, get ourselves 4 block, and let's just ram this sap here, why don't we? Just smack it to them a few times, and then maybe move forward again. Never mind. The moving forward is just always associated with a move upwards, so probably won't work out. Since we don't have any more movement cards, we could just smack into them a few times. So we'll do that. And I think since this car's just gonna keep trying to stay ahead of us, might be a good idea to get rid of these 2 rear-firing weapons. Wow! What luck! Okay, next time they get ahead of us, they're gonna be in for a world of pain. Alright. High lever will shift up. Smack him again. Oh! Momentum is gone. Great! Of course, they smack into us. That's how my luck is usually with these things. Skid deck never draws cards to my favor, but they always draw cards for them in their favor. Curse you, RNG. Alright. Well, if we do any more, we're just gonna go ahead and skid again, so we'll just end the turn here. Yep, smacking into us. Ah, good. Not enough times to cause us to steer out of control. Yeah, what we'll do here is shift up, just smack into them again. Assert dominance, as they say. Go ahead and shift downwards. Move back. shifted upwards so I could get a little block from that card, and then shifted downwards so that I won't be as subject to penalties of skid. Anyway, since there's only the one, and we just shifted, it would be a good idea to use a weapon, so we get ourselves the 3 damage bonus. So yeah, the next shot will probably take him out, but unfortunately, we don't have enough momentum to take him out this turn, so we'll have to end it here and see what the fates have in store for us. Oh wow, no weapons, really. Oh, wait. Spoke too soon. Anyways, it's skidding time. Alright, down, that's fine, that's fine. And backwards, alright, I'm cool with that, I'm cool with that. Because they're pretty much done. We're gonna go ahead and use oversteer to get right back up in their face. And then they're just gonna shoot them in the face. Just like that. Actually, we're shooting them in the back, we're not shooting them in the face. Yeah. Anyways, they're done. We got a victory. 16 scrap. Alright, what parts do we get to choose from here? Ooh, look at that saw. It's a top-mounted weapon too, so we don't have to swap anything out from it. On the flip side, we do bloat the deck a little bit, so we have to kind of weigh our options here. It will give us some side attack options, so we don't have to, just ram into them all the time. This might be worth having. Let me see what this... Here, fragile. Okay, 50% more damage. So it's like a damage increasing debuff. Got it. Wait, what is this? Oh, okay, it's a benefit. Rage. Double your condition and handling damage from weapon cards. Wait, is that, like... damage that I deal to them? I hope that's what that means. Anyways, we're gonna just take that and mount it on the top of our vehicle here. Alright, next up is an event. Let's see what we encounter here. Lootery. Riding into a decently sized town, you see some kind of spectacle. Small stage, 3 huge curtains numbered from 1 to 3, and a whole lot of townsfolk around. As it turns out, your loyal fans have organized a lootery just for you. Presenter speaks out. Seeing you gazing upon curtain number 1. Sure, the gate 1 reward is fine, but maybe you prefer the one behind gate 3? I like these choices here. Your magic doesn't work on me. Gate 1, please. Trying to divert my attention from gate 2, aren't you? I'll have it. Sure, I'll take gate 3. You didn't expect it, huh? I like how all 3 dialogue options have you kind of sort of playing that sort of slick talking hero, right? Trying to play things to your advantage. In any case, doesn't seem like our choice is going to matter too much here. We're going to gain a component no matter what. Hopefully there's no downsides to it. Anyways, it looks like they're trying to distract me from gate 2, so I'm going to pick gate 2. You have gained Hillbilly Elbows mount. Oh wait, is this just like punch arms? Just left punch, right punch. You just give your car arms. That's actually pretty amusing. One thing I do find is like slightly a bummer. You don't see like any sort of result dialogue. You just get an outcome. Like it would be nice to see like, the MC say something like, "Ah, you've chosen gate 2. All right, here you go." Or, "Ah, I knew you would pick that." Or, something a little bit more flavor. But again, early access. They have time to implement that stuff. Anyways, we're gonna hit a checkpoint here. The city. We enter a little mini map. So it looks like we can either pick between a part shop or a repair center. And we'll encounter some other events along the way that'll give us stuff. Anyways, I think my car needs repairs at the moment. We'll go ahead and take the top path. Come across an abandoned warehouse and find 26 scrap. Ah, yeah. Best part is that, like, totally makes sense, right? You would expect to find scrap when you're trawling a warehouse. Imagine some of that you can graft onto the car some way or another. Anyways, to the repair shop. You always get 10 condition for free, and every point after that, it's like a 1-for-1. So 1 scrap per 1 health restoration. So we would pay 43 to go back to full health here. And alright, so they automatically let us out. Alright, and now it's back on the road. Time for our final combat here. Hillbilly elbow sounds like some obscure food you'd find in a petrol station in the middle of nowhere. You know what? Yeah, I could see that, right? It's like the kind of thing you're just like, you know, driving down Midwestern U.S., seeing the endless plains. It's like, oh, hey, here's a little diners just on this road here, on this long road. You stop in. It's like, yeah, have you tried our special here? It's called Hillbilly Elbows, made with the finest chicken wing or something like that. Actually, more like it's the finest steak. That would probably be more appropriate. Anyways, looks like we're facing off against 4 enemies here. Okay, so this drone has front-firing weapons, rear-firing weapons, and side-firing weapons. Okay, so there's only one car that has rear weapons, so if we like stay ahead, or we stay ahead or behind most of them, we should be okay, right? Moonshine-soaked chicken strips. There you go. There you go. Alright, anyways. 4 cars, so they kind of ramped it up here. With a side of boiled peanuts. Yeah, there we go. So maybe add some of that southern white gravy into the mix too, the one you usually get with like biscuits and gravy. Anyways, wow. Bit of a precarious situation here. Okay, so I think the best course of action at least allows me to take out one competitor relatively quickly would probably be to use oversteer here, so I can steer well. Oh no, that's only 9, not 10. Okay, so I wouldn't be able to eliminate these drones first turn anyway, no matter what. Alright, well, everything I want to do anyway kind of wants me to like start backing up first. So I want to see what I can do here. Okay. Well, I think the best option would be to do is to shift up. Since I have the damage bonus right now, it'll be probably in my best interest to just fire my guns frontwards, do 13 damage to that guy. Okay. And now, since we have gear level 2, we can use weight transfer to move backwards, and we'll also gain 6 block. Now we're in the right position to hit these 2 drones here for 9 damage. So now they're within death range. The next shot's gonna take them out. Unfortunately, with 2 momentum, this is all we're gonna do this turn. So just end it here. Probably gonna start skidding after this, but we'll see who gets us to that level. It's gonna be this one. It's gonna be this car. Yep, they're gonna fire frontwards with their laser. 2 of them even. Oof. Oh, are they gonna fire their laser too? No! Okay. Yep. Oh man, 2 shots. That's like 27 damage that turn. I still have a good amount of health. Knowing the south, pickled pig's feet too. Ooh. Heh. That's on top of their sweet iced tea and deep fried anything and grits, I guess? Anyways. We're actually in a good position to yeah, let's that sweet iced tea is diabetes in glass. Yeah. you'll get no objections from me there. Huh. Yeah, it's way too much sugar for iced tea. Like even I would put like way less sugar, because you know it's tea. Makes me feel like people less want tea and more just like, you know, want kind of like lemonade, super sweet lemonade water in a glass. That's what it kind of feels like there, right? Anyways, we're gonna hit this fella here with a war saw. Bring him to half damage. And now, since we're like in an enraged state, this shortcut saw here will deal double damage, which will be enough to completely destroy it. So go ahead and blow it up there. That's on top of the additional damage they take from the fragile state they had. I had quite a bit of it when I lived in the US. Oh man, so yeah, you know all about it then. Alright, so I think what I'll do here is shift downwards. Go ahead, smack them in the back. So now they're out of momentum, so go ahead and skid. Hopefully they skid back and forth so I can just take them out once and for all. Ah! What luck! Excellent. That's exactly what I need. So go ahead and ram into them again, blow up that little drone. And as per the card, we gotta move upwards. Alright, that puts us at 3 momentum, so well, we'll have to end things here. But hey, 2 enemies in 2 turns. That's pretty good going, I think. So again, fire their laser. Guessing this fella's gonna do a double burst of guns again. Or maybe 1 burst of gun. Or okay, they could just smack right into us. Twice. Great, so it's a skid state anyway. Okay, position doesn't change. We're in a good spot. We're in a good spot. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do this. I do like how manual is just like 1 momentum. So you can sort of treat it as like sort of a damage boost cantrip. Since we got here enhanced damage, shoot him in the face, put him down to 6. And yeah, we'll go ahead and just blow up this drone. Yeah. Shift downwards, back up into them. Alright, it's their turn to skid. Hopefully it's another back and forth. Oh man! What do you mean I gotta pursue him now? Sheesh. Ruined my carefully laid out plans and everything. Jerks. Yeah, there's nothing here that lets me move backwards twice. Okay. Yeah, alright, I guess we can at least do this to try to discard some cards and, see if we can get something more favorable to us. So yeah, I'll go pitch those 2. See what we get here. Alright, so we're pretty much poised to take them out next turn. Ah, there we go, front firing weapon. Alright, we'll definitely take him out next turn. Just need a little combination of good movement to hopefully finish him off. Oh no, the saw. Okay. And the ram. Thankfully we had enough momentum to keep stable here. Anyways, this is gonna be a short one. Go ahead and burst him down. Use oversteer to get in their face. And then just shoot him in the face. Boom. Okay, that was... Whew, that kind of hurt. Almost took out half of our condition in 1 battle. Let's see, what can we pick from here? Oh, this is an interesting one. Just a portable missile launcher you stick on the back, and you can kind of choose what you want to hit with it. This is something we already have. Oh wait, no. This is a different gun. Okay, so it's like affects everything in a line. I feel like In this game, at least, there's like rarely an opportunity where cars will just be like in a line for you to just knock them all down. So I don't know if that one would be useful for us. I don't know about that one either. Yeah, I'm guessing we're just gonna collect this part to collect it, so... Although Maybe the rocket launcher might be worth equipping, though. Because it will allow us to, you know, kind of sort of have a bit more... Alright, thanks for bearing with me. Apparently, I guess VTube Studio broke somehow, so fixed it up. Anyways. So we managed to clear that battle, so it looks like we just got an event and then we'll be at the destination with our rival up here. Let's see what sort of event we might have to see here. In the distance, you see a barricade made of scrap and rubble blocking your way. There are some guys on top of it, and they don't look like the friendly type. It is way too late to take a detour, so you approach the obstacle slowly. So as you approach the obstacle slowly, apparently there's shouts. Want to drive through? Or pay up, bozo. You notice that the barricade is far from impenetrable. So yeah, I'm not looking for trouble. Take the money and let me through. Lose 30 condition. Or 30 scrap. Or let's ram through this pile of junk. A 70% chance of losing 20 health. 30% chance of nothing happening. So the odds are not in our favor. We do have 40 scrap here. I forgot to check if our destination here is like a repair station that we can go through beforehand. I don't want to lose any more condition, because that would put us in a worse position when we gotta, you know, face off against this guy up here. You know what? Let's spend the scrap. We have lost 30 scrap. Ah, welcome back. Thanks. So, okay, your final destination, the Donut District. I assume this is just gonna be a final boss battle of sorts. Yep. Defeat the remaining opponents, so yeah. Good idea to not just ram through on an off chance that we lose 20 additional health. We need every single drop we can get. Tournament finals. Entering the Donut District, you are almost surprised to find a crowd of spectators on the street shouting your name. It seems like they all gathered here to see you. Suddenly, a loud message is broadcasted through the radio. Liberty! I challenge you to one-on-one. Let's see who's the better driver. The challenger's voice echoes throughout the district, and you can see the crowd start cheering and shouting in anticipation. The atmosphere is tense, and you know there's no turning back from this. Let's ride. So yeah, just one enemy here. Look at that. They have, okay, a rear firing and the side firing weapon. So we get in front of them, they'll be powerless. That said, they'll probably make it very hard to do so. Anyways, 140 health and 5 bash damage, so they're gonna hurt. Probably gonna hurt a lot. I don't know. Prospects don't look too great here, but I'm gonna try my best. Cause hey, that's all I can do, right? Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and do our little shift cantrip to bump up the damage here. Force them to take rumbling damage. Boom, boom, boom. So that'll be an additional 6 damage over 3 turns. Hopefully, we'll live long enough to reap the benefits of that. And we can do rocket mark. Another rocket in their stupid face. Oh wow! I just realized they started us in front of them, so they're gonna have to take some. They're gonna have to do some work to get up to where we are. Why don't we make that harder for them? Just you know, bridge the gap. Or sorry, increase the distance between the both of us. Make them have to spend a lot of movement cars to get to where we are. If that's the case, I probably don't want to hang on to my other weapons here that fire sideways and forwards, because hopefully I will never have to use them. So go ahead and discard that. Oh! Ah, man. I forgot about momentum. Whoops. That's all me. Anyways. It's their turn now. Let's see what they do. They have to spend a lot of cars to just get back up to me. I guess the best they can do is just, yeah, smack into me a lot. 10 damage! Jesus Christ. I thought they said their bash damage was, 5. Why did it double to 10? Unless they have, like, something that boosts that? The passive, maybe? Must have been a card. Probably a card they played that just, like, increased their stuff. Alright. Anyways, we still have 54 HP, so we're not down and out just yet. Probably be in our best interest to try to generate some block, though, so... yeah, we'll use sequential gear here to jump 3 and also smack them in the back. So now they get to go skidding. Hopefully it's like back and forth. Okay, bash upwards. Not bad. Okay, so what we can do is get right back behind them and... okay, so we get 2 cards regardless. And what we can do again... oh wait, nope, I didn't want to pick that one. I want to pick this one because we can smack into them again, do 1 damage, and get 6 block. That should put us in okay spot. Do high guard to shift downwards, smacking them again, and up the block. Oh, okay, and they're skidding again. Hopefully, yeah, since they're behind us. Oh yeah, look at that, wall ram, so they take 10 damage. You like to see it. You like to see it. Okay, and I think that's as much as we're going to be able to do here. Let's go ahead and end turn. So we got enough block to at least protect us from 1 bash. Unless they decide to drive ahead of us and get in range of their weapons. Uh-oh, you're gonna saw blade us. They're gonna saw blade us. No, why you have to go down? Why couldn't you go up? Again? Are you for real? Ah. Well, on the bright side, I can use my sideways saw now, so go ahead and... oh, wait. Yeah, it's reads 15 because I shifted before this, so... yeah. We used the war saw here, cut him. We'll take extra damage from all our stuff this turn, so I think... this is gonna put me in range of their weapons. I'm probably gonna, like, blow up next turn, but... I don't see a better way of doing this. I feel like this battle's gonna be a wash anyway, so... why don't we go down swinging, at least, right? Pew-pew in the face for 30, and one more... oh, wait! I forgot! They take 50% more damage, so... this shot here is gonna kill, because we're gonna do 30 to them. Boom! Just like that. Woo! Okay. Alright! That's it. Final rival's been beaten. And just like that, it's like... yeah, thanks for playing the prologue. Nice. GG, thanks. But yeah. full version of the game, more playable vehicles, more drivers, bunch of parts and gadgets. So yeah, that was the demo. You can download it, play it for free. Cool stuff. I have to assume this buy now link will take us to the Steam page. So, alright, I do have the full game, so I'm gonna switch to that. Maybe we can play a run or two in there. So, I'll be right back as I switch games. I'll see you in a bit. Hey, welcome back. As you can see here, there's no more prologue sign below here, so we're at the Death Roads tournament main game. This game is still in early access. I think I said that a few times already, but I'm gonna say it again. So yeah, they're working on it. They're gonna keep working on it. Yeah, a nice warm up before the main event of the full game, indeed. Yeah, get yourselves a nice little taste of what the game has to offer, and hey, if it's your thing, then you can perhaps give the main game a look-see. So, anyways. Go ahead here and start a new run. Sure you want to start a new run? All our progress from last run will be reset. Yeah, let's do it. It's not like I was doing too much here. Oh, that's a nice thing to do. So it'll still give you credit for your run if you decide to abandon it. I like that. New components unlocked. New gadgets unlocked. All right. Good stuff. Ooh, a new car. Anyways, you can see here more drivers, so now we also have access to Zed the Dude Murdoch. You know, no matter whatever you think of this guy, that's just your opinion, man. I think he's actually the all-arounder of the cast you can pick from here, right? You can see here the driver cars kind of let you do a variety of things. You got your move forward card, your move up-down card, along with the shift and momentum shield. And a card that just lets you swap out cards in your hand if you don't have one stat you like. Nice affordable 1 momentum cost as well. I have here Chevelle Third Eye Monroe. A bit more of a movement specialist here. You can see how you have to. I think the trash means you have to discard a card from your hand. I don't know if it's like a choice or. Oh no, it's random. Okay. So you gotta be careful if you want to choose that card. And we have Robin Bolt Kurana. Very much a ramming specialist. See how they kind of shield up with some of their driver cards. And the other ones I do not have yet. Yeah. So the way you get new drivers, it seems, is to defeat them in the roguelite mode, and then you'll unlock them for play. So let's go with, yeah. Let's continue using Robin. I think she was one that I like using a lot. All right, and now we have our choice of cars. That car you unlocked, isn't that the one the final boss drove in your last race? Yeah, it was. So we might see that driver again. Who knows, if we kick their butt, we might be able to play as them. So yeah, you can see the cars have different starting gear, or starting parts, and obviously different body means they have base set cards here. You can kind of get a feel for how you might want to build out a car depending on what you pick. So let's see. Why don't we use the one we just unlocked here? Looks like you could spec it out to be a ramming specialist with the way the cards are. Alright then, let's continue. So yeah, sharp contrast from the demo where you were just like racing through a city. Here, the continental US and Canada. You can choose between one of 5 starting locations. So, you know, in addition to the 2 sponsors they had in the demo, you can also pick post-app, 20% more scrap from battle. Coco. The sponsor provides additional 20 condition and fixed stations. That one we know of. Additional component to choose from the battle rewards from Eon Conglomerate. The sponsors kind of randomize per run, so they're not always going to be in the same spot. For the sake of the stream, we'll try a different sponsor here. Let's try Eon Conglomerate. We'll see what other components there are we can pick from. Let's go. Oh, wait, that's post-battle rewards. I meant to... you know what? More choices after battle is always good. Either go downwards for a parts shop, or upwards for a fixed station. Just looking at that map, it says moon impact here and some arrows. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's interesting writing here. You have Grand Canyon, seismic stuff, Mist, Death Valley, lumberjacks. No one's there. No one cares. Definitely feels like someone like just pulled out their own map, wrote some stuff on it, and then kind of transplanted it into the game. It's a nice touch. It definitely gives it that sort of desert punk feel to it. Anyways. Well, since it's early on, I think we can afford to skip a fixed station. We can go downwards. We'll face off in 3 battles where we hit the parts shop. Let's see who we encounter here. 1 car. So it's a little bit more gradual start here. Okay, so the current weapon set I have, I probably want to either stay to the side of them or stay in front of them. So let's do that. Use stance to move forward. Get ourselves yeah, the blue icon means that's like a block for your momentum. Grip. So if there were something that would cause you to lose handling, you would lose grip to begin with, and then it will take it out of handling. And like a block, you lose grip at the start of your next turn. Alright, so that just deals momentum damage. I don't know if I want to do that just yet. Alright, why don't we do balance? We'll smack him in them twice. And, next weapon deals an increased 3 condition damage if you're on hit if you have changed gear with your previous card. Okay. So we can gear shift here, get ourselves 2 block to go with that. And then we can use a starboard volley to just blast him and push him over 1 space. Unfortunately, I think that will have to be our turn here. Alright, let's see what they do. Gonna smack into us, aren't they? Yep, just like that. 1 damage. Oh, okay. Weapon shot, too. Alright. Oh! Ha! Okay. I got this figured out. So what we'll do is use 2 to right to move downwards. And after that, we'll move back and then hit him with a port side volley. That'll blow him right up. Just like that. Don't even need to do anything else. I'm just shifting down for kicks. That'll give us our condition damage boost, but we don't need it, because they were going to blow up without it anyway. And just like that, battle 1 is won. Like 7 scrap from that, and a choice of 4 parts. So, hey, you know what? It's a little luck mitigation factor. I can appreciate that. Let's see. Oh, I didn't realize those volley weapons were rear firing. See, we don't have a top-mounted weapon. That said, it does do momentum damage. It does feel like this car kind of wants to go in the direction of momentum damage, so... why don't we get this and equip it? Yeah, we'll do that. Alright. Next battle. Yeah, another solitary car. We're gonna turn it into scrap metal. Alright, so what we'll do here is... oh, okay. I have a rear firing... no, I don't have any rear firing. Everything is like either side firing or rear firing. There's no frontward weapons. That might... well, we'll see how that pans out later. Okay, one thing I want to do is like just get right into their face, because everything else I can do will relate to that. So sadly, I have to head off. I'm at the doctor's in the morning. Good luck battling all those cars. Ah, alright. Wish you well, Molecular Shadow Fox. Thanks for hanging out. Trying to think what I want to do here. Okay, so I think this will be my best course of action. It's like a mechanic that they didn't cover in tutorial, but it really comes in handy sometimes. So, you see there's like 2 types of surfaces in the game right now. There's pavement and there's dirt. So the way they interact is that if you move from pavement to dirt, it automatically shifts you backwards by 1. That has a bunch of good applications there, whether it be to, you know, ram into a car that happens to be on the dirt path, or if you need to reposition yourself and, you know, just get that free backwards movement in. It comes in handy. So what the other thing we're going to do here is shift upwards so we can also get to block. And I realized that this weapon here does not fire in the direction I want it to, so I did a dumb. Whoops. Alright, I can salvage this. Yeah. Just hit him to the right here. And then we'll do smart move to smack into him some more. At least it's like low-cost cards. Yeah, we wouldn't be able... oh wait, no, they take rumble damage. So we'll enter a skid state, but since we only have 2, only get like 2 cards out of the skid deck, I'm gonna do it. Okay, whew. Ruled in my favor this time. Oh, wow, got the ram in too. Unfortunately, it ram us right back. Alright, so there goes our block and grip. And now they get to exact their revenge. Oh man, that kind of hurt. Alright, well, this battle is as good as done anyway, so we can ram them like that. And just like that, it's another victory for us. Might be a good idea to swap out our saw blade for a shortcut. Just imagine you just pop this out first and then ram them a bunch of times, and yeah, that's a combo right there. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and equip that instead. Alright, time for the next battle. Maybe we'll throw 2 vehicles at us this time. Oh, just a drone. Really? I feel like drone would have been a better thing to throw this first before the cars, but... roguelite means that sometimes things don't, you know, work out the way you want it to. Not enough movement cards to... you know, get to the side of this other drone here. Cards we have again? Okay, rear firing weapons. They'll probably do their best to stay ahead of me. So the best thing to do would probably be just to move forward 1. Actually, I probably should have done 2, so I would have had to waste some cards to, you know, stay ahead of me. Yeah, there's nothing here that'll let me get right to the side of them, unfortunately, so I can do shift up, get a little block, and go ahead and end the turn here. Yeah, they're gonna be shooting lasers at us. Widening the gap so that we can't just ram right into them. Smart. Ah, good. So you're not gonna fire at us. Good, 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 good. Fortunately, I am... oh, wait, no, I can close the gap with these 2, but it's gonna cost me a lot of momentum. So yeah, I'm gonna shift downward so that the skid's not gonna hit me as hard. Alright, 6. Yeah, that'll be enough to hit him with the saw blade. And we go ahead and blast him into oblivion. Alright, cool. Look at that, it's a flawless victory. Oh man. That's some good stuff right there, let me tell you. Up to 18 scrap. Ooh. You know what, for a ram-focused deck, this might be a good part to have. Because it'll make them take more damage, and we do get to move forward as well, so, you know, even if we don't get to use the weapon as an offensive maneuver, we'll be able to, can at least use it as a movement card, and it has a pretty affordable handling cost as well. That being said, I also like having tires that kind of give you a choice between moving up and down, right? Because, you know, the current tires I have, I either get to, they either only allow me to move up or down. I can't pick between one of the 2. That being said, I want to be careful of adding too many cards to my deck as well. Oh wait, this outer blower also... and it's fragile for 2 turns, and also... there's another symbol up there, but unfortunately I can't cover that just yet. Oh boy. It's a bit more of a toughie. And again, I kind of want to have all my sides covered, so maybe I'll go with the plow here. Yeah, go ahead and equip that. Since I got the saw blade, that also makes enemies fragile. Works out. Alright, so unlike the demo, we either get a choice of go to shop or go get stuff. And since I only have 18 scrap, I don't think I'm going to be able to afford anything at the shop, so we'll just get ourselves some free stuff here. Come across an abandoned warehouse and find Timeless custom needles. Ooh. Might be handy. And 14 scrap. Cool. Alright, real quick. This is our current rear weapon. Yeah, that one pushes people away. I'm not a fan of that. I might actually swap to the spike strip. Despite it dealing less damage, it does make them sitting targets. Oh, so, 4 rumble, so it'll take like 10 over time. Yeah, let's switch them. Let's drag the part up like that. Okay, cool. Yeah, now it's looking more like a good old smack into things kind of vehicle right here. Alright, it's time for an event. Fan service. You are rushing near a stone gorge, pedal to the metal, when you hear a voice from your comms. Challenger! There's a gap that you can jump over a mile to the east. We will reward you handsomely if you provide our viewers with good entertainment. We can choose between. For my fans, anything! Let's go! Gain 50 scrap, lose 10 health. Or, no way I'm risking my car for these voyeuristic bastards. Nothing happens. I feel like the scrap to health ratio is like actually really good. Because, provided we don't take like a whole lot of damage in the next battle, we'll be able to make it back. So we'll still, gain a profit at the next repair station. But yeah, we'll do that. And again, this is where like some sort of post-choice dialogue would have been cool, right? Just like you hear sickening crunch on the underside as your car lands. You're gonna have to hit his shop soon to see what got broken in your little stunt there. Something like that, right? Someone drives up to you, drops some scrap into your passenger seat, and then drives off. Something to give it a little bit more flavor, but give it some time. I'll give it some time. They are putting work into this. Ever since they first put it out of early access, they have done some updates, made some additions, so they're working on it. Okay, now we're up to 2 vehicles, 1 drone, 1 car. Let's see, you have front firing weapons and ooh, okay, all around. So, man, this kind of sucks because we don't have any range stuff. We just need to burst them down super quick when we see them. What can I do here? Only have 12 momentum, so I don't want to use spike strips just yet. Because what I want to do is maybe make space and balance to kind of get behind them. And then we'll hit them with the plow, and then we can ram them again for some extra damage. Probably use... yeah, that'll be like 5, 9 momentum. Oh, friction would give us another bash for... Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Then we'll make space to move downwards again. Alright. Use plow through to get ourselves a little damage boost. Oh! Pushes them forwards. Okay, so if I wanted to hit it again, I have to use friction. Oh wait, no I don't. Because I can move 2 spaces. Just like that. 8 bash. Another 8 bash. Unfortunately, now we are in range to completely get messed up by their stuff here. Or actually, what we could do is maybe hope that the skid draws us out of there. So how we do that? Shift up, get a little extra block, and hopefully they'll have us move backwards. Dang! Okay, we can at least defend ourselves from one of their shots. Or, okay. Yep, there we go. Shot and a ram, so the other drone will be able to laser us. And knock off a little integrity. Lasers us twice. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need to use all of our scrap to repair our vehicle. In any case... So I think I want to do first is... Oh man, okay. Range is shorter than I thought it would be. Alright. So just go ahead and blow this up first. Get him out of the running. And... Use stance to get into range. We'll go... Wait, I wanna... Yeah. Shift up, get a little block. Go ahead and spike strip him. Render him immobile, let him take some rumble damage. And, you know, since they're locked in place for a turn, what we can just do is move to the side and turn. Oh. I think they were just engine locked, not tire locked. Anyways. We're pretty good position, because, you know, Breaking Bad, just smack into them once and boom! That's it, they're out. Man, this car's kind of a monster. As it should be, because, you know, it's a monster truck. Of course. Anyways, 93 scrap. I think that'll be enough to repair a car to full and still have some left over. Touch the Sky. I don't know why that's a tires card, but... Alright. It said 5 rumbles. Kind of a big deal. I don't know if I want to get that. I don't like these tires either, because they either inflict you with brittle, which makes all your cars hurt less, or 3 rumble, which is still a not insignificant amount of damage you'll be taking. I might just get this. Oh wait, no, I won't. I'm probably... No matter what part I pick, it's just gonna go straight into the garage. I'm not gonna equip it to my vehicle. Alright, to the fix station. Unfortunately, we have to pick the fix station this time, because our car is in need of serious repair. 10 free, so we don't have to pay 50 scrap for a full health restore here. Do that. And onwards to glory. We only have one choice to go. We're gonna go here to New Ohama. I do like some of the location names they have picked here. So you have the Sioux Rust Falls, you have New Bismarck, Fargo, New Duluth, City of the Woods, Old Davos, Minneapolis. That's not new or old, it's just Minneapolis. It somehow survived the whole thing. That Des Royaux or Des Royaux? Rue? Sinner Lewis, Jefferson Junior City. Anyways, let's go here. After being lost for quite some time, your car arrives at the edge of a vast quagmire. Slowly driving through it, looking for a way back to the main road, you spot a car wreckage. You remember a story about a Challenger that vanished around these parts. There should be something useful there, but the path towards it looks extremely miry. We could choose to lose 15 health and gain a component, any component, or just move onwards. I think in this case, I probably just want to move onwards. I want to conserve my health, because we got 2 battles upcoming. Yeah, 2 vehicles each. Don't want to risk it too much. I think the current set, we're okay at our current position, so probably don't need to concern ourselves too much with you know, getting additional stuff that we're not going to use anyway. Pretty big map, yeah. It is a pretty big map because, well, they do have a lot of competitors, and I guess they have to, you know, put one at each starting spot. You just drive from the west to the east. Drive west. Digging the fat tires, yeah. It definitely gives you the impression that this vehicle here is a monster truck. So we'll use this one to move backwards, also close in on them. Good stuff. And just trip our... Actually... Yeah, trip the shifting cantrip. Get 2 block in the process. Hit him with the spike strip. For 7. Yeah, and we can... Ah! I should have moved back 2. I didn't... Why didn't I move back 2? I could have gotten a free 5 damage in there, and I was a dumb and did not do that. Okay. Hopefully Skid will let us ram into them one more time. Make up for the other time I forgot to move 2. Hey, look at that! It could have been at 3, but... Unfortunately. Ah well, we'll take them out next turn, for sure. Yeah, that's the other thing they didn't cover in the tutorial. The game does kind of let you know, what sorts of lane changes might be happening in the next turn, so... Yeah, you can sort of see how things are going to play out once you end your next turn, which is pretty cool. Okay, that is a not insignificant amount of damage he did to me that turn. Woo! 20. That's the price I pay for my sins. Alright. Go ahead and shift up 2, bash him in the face, blows him up. Fortunately, we have Breaking Bad, which is of no use to us. Don't have our forward-facing weapon card. What do you have again? Okay, so you want me to be in your face. We'll make that a little bit harder for them. And shift downwards. Okay. So we've kind of buffed ourselves up a bit. Dang, I was hoping for something better. Just have to waste a little time to get to us. Alright, double shot. There we go. Yup, just as I expected. Okay. Well, nice thing is that we can get ahead of them now. And we'll just, you know, say hi to them with our buzzsaw. And then... let's see what our other cards can do here. Okay, so we want to stay above 2, because we want to keep Smart Move available to us. So I think what we'll do is shift to 3, move forward again. See, so that brings us down to 4. Oof. So we won't get to use Smart Move until next turn. Or actually, I just realized I could have used Smart Move and, you know, not shift backwards. Ah, well. Anyways, I wanted to show you the cool thing. Look at that. Me backs up right into their face, and thanks to the condition... Oh, wow! Right into the wall. How unfortunate. Well, that saves us a little bit of trouble. Won't have to incur any more damage from them, because we already took quite a bit. Man. Alright. This engine card, not a fan of. This one... Now, it only has 1 movement thing, so... Yeah, this is just gonna be another one that's going right into the garage. Yeah, post-app grenade delivery. Could you imagine that? An app that just, like, delivers grenades to you? Actually, better that does not exist. No, we do not want that. DoorDash is already kind of scary enough, thank you. How often do, like, people do delivery things? I find myself doing delivery at least, like, once a week. And it's like, more of to kind of sort of treat myself. If you could call it that, I guess, because I usually get fast food if I do delivery. But I'm trying to switch things up. I'm trying to do pickup, because the place I'm at does have, like, a bunch of good local restaurants, and I've been trying a few out. I did find a good sushi place. There was also a good local burger restaurant, too, which I kind of dig. There's one confections restaurant I want to try out too. Or maybe I'll do that at some point. Alright. I think what I want to do here is just start with Spike Strip. Alright. Now what I want to do is try to close the distance to the other car here, so... We'll do is move downwards. Then use friction to close the gap, and then we'll also smack into them. Getting a little block on top of it too, so that works out pretty well. And you plow through. Give them another 10, push them away a little bit. And, I could use the shift. Get me 2 block. But then I'd be mercy to the skid deck, which just might decide to throw me into the wall for my insolence. So I think what I'll do here is just end turn. I think I'm just gonna end turn here. Alright, got a good mix of stuff. Ooh, man! Yeah, I forgot. That's the sort of third type of quote-unquote terrain that you can encounter in this road. It's just a lane closure. Right, this will just turn into a wall next turn. So yeah, you definitely don't want to be in here when you end a turn, because if you're in here, you're just done. Yep, you're just straight up done. Conversely, if there are any enemies in here, they're also done. So, hey, if you got a build that relies on pushing enemies around, it's pretty useful. But I don't, so I just have to move up. Man. I'm only going to be able to close the gap with my current stuff. Alright, we'll do our gear shift cantrip here. And, yeah, nothing here is letting me move back 2 spaces at once. So yeah, we'll use Breaking Bad to get right behind them. And then we can use a smart move to blow them up. It's like, bam. We get a card out of it, too. Ba-boom. They can't bother us anymore. Oh, it's a card per hit. Ah, fascinating. Anyways, we'll go ahead and end the turn. So now they got a lot of cards they need to spend if they want to close the gap to us. Hopefully they won't be able to... Okay. Yep, smack into us and... smack into us again. Uh-oh, the skid. Don't go down, don't go down, don't go down, don't go down. Whew, okay. We're good, we're good. We're good. Fine, fine, everything's fine. Okay. Can use friction to smack into him twice. So now we have 8 momentum. Oh, and they're skidding. Hey, if this puts them at our side, or, you know, just has them smack into the wall, that would be nice too. Then, yeah, of course, you'd... 6 momentum. So I'll probably put a damper in our plans a little bit. Okay, so I think what we'll do is... Actually, we should probably check our other cards and see what they let us do. Yeah, unfortunately, there's nothing here that'll let us ram into them 3 more times. So... I think what I'll just do here is stance to get a little grip. Little free damage as well, and end turn and pray. Well, you can see the road is getting even narrower. Okay, they're smacking to the side, aren't they? With a saw blade. Well, unfortunately, they They only have themselves to blame for this. I should have used my shift cantrip there. No matter. Can still finish him off. And you know what? This is probably even a better way to do it, because... remember Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit, how your car would blow up when they hit a spike strip? Well, me neither, but you know what? That's what happened to them. 16 scrap, baby. I really want a tires replacement. What does this one do? Not as much movement. I don't know about that one. This one's a lot more bash focused, but they do have that one card that puts me at a disadvantage. Engine cards are disabled. That one might not be so bad if you can somehow time it to as your last thing you do. What is this one again? Oh, it's just a jet booster. Huh. It gets you some grip. There's a bit more range, too. I might get this one, actually. Yeah, let's get this one. Go ahead and equip it. Well, we made it to the next town. I think, yep, just a chop shop. Alright. 73 scrap. Do I want to take the risk, or just collect stuff? We save my scrap for repairs, because definitely need to spend a lot of it to get back into tip-top shape. Yeah, well, we'll go here. And 18 scrap. Okay. Doing alright. Could be worse. Do I want to go now? Oh man, we're not gonna run into any more rivals this run, but that's... that'll be fine. We'll take this path, because it has, like, fewer events for us to deal with. Alright, still just 2 vehicles. Oh man. Certainly feeling the lack of a good frontward facing offense here. I guess we'll start by moving forward, get a little grip. Yeah, and both of these cars will want to keep staying in front of me. Well, I could get a better gear shift card. I could get to their sides and just smack them with impunity. Curse you. Alright. Activate that. Get a little block. God damn, this hand sucks. Unfortunately, this character doesn't have any easy options to kind of let you discard and draw. Oh, God. What if I just got rid of this one? And, guess semi-automatic, we're gonna shift downwards. And bash nothing. Alright. End it there. See what we get. Okay, a couple more forward movement cards. This might work out. To the side. So you can saw blade me? Or... Yep, there we go. A little extra condition damage on top of it. You know what we can do? We can saw blade them right back. Tit for tat. Eye for an eye. Maybe I want the world to go blind. Have you ever thought of that? Huh? Huh? Nah, I wouldn't want that. Not even on my worst enemies. Sight is just like super useful, you know? Okay, let's use balance to smack them twice. And now they're gonna go out of control here. Of course, they managed to get away from me a little bit. Ugh. Fortunately, we already used our good sideways cards. I can only move 2. This entire battle it's kind of teaching me the pains of a lack of cards that let me move 2 spaces instead of 1. Alright, well, actually, what weapons do you have? Okay, you have flamethrower that I'm not a fan of. Of course, that you have the saw blade. I'm gonna move backwards since you already used your saw blade. Maybe you don't have that. Take that risk and end turn. Oh, this road's gonna get narrower. Alright, time to shoot the flamethrower just like that. Now we are on fire. At the beginning of your turn, discard 2 random cards from your hand, then lose 1 burn. Oh, finally. I mean, I'm actually gonna be able to cycle through my hand for once. Nice. I burned my useful stuff. Alright. Best I can do is throw him off balance. Yeah, of course they'd be able to get me right back. Why wouldn't they? Alright, at the very least, we can get into their space. And then what I'll do here is... yeah. Ram backwards to blow them up. A little grip in the process. And shift downwards, get a little block. Man! This battle really stings. Oh, there's the oil slick. Ah. And another one. Uh-oh, they've got us, made us run out of momentum. Thankfully, low skid, so overall position does not change. Alright, now we have to take care of the threat in front of us, so... Oh, this is perfect. I was hoping I could hit him with my frontwards facing weapon. Yep, and then they're gonna back up right into me! Or not. We do have a condition now. Oh, 25% less damage next turn. Cool, cool. As much as I want to hit him with the plow through. Probably a better idea to get in front of them and smack them a few times. Oh. I think whatever card I use... Whatever they... Either I discarded a card that got me engine lock or they... Oh, that must be the effect of the oil slick. Alright, well... I guess we could still use Smart Move to get behind them and then smack into them at least. Yeah, and then we can use Plow Through as intended. Just like that. Alright, 22 HP. 22 condition, I should say. I don't think I've seen that before. Debris. At the start of the next round, the first vehicle on this lane takes 5 damage. Ooh, interesting. So if I let them stay ahead of me, they're gonna get... As long as they don't spin them out of control. That said, that's probably going to happen. They disabled my engine again. Just noticed. Alright, you know what? Just, increase the gap between them. Shift downwards, get a little block. And, yeah. Call it here. Let them get hit by the debris. Swear to God! Oh my God, how many oil slicks do you have? Please stop. I want to use my engine cards. I want to use them at least once. They've effectively got me locked down. I can't close the gap. They're just gonna slick me and burn me to death. Ugh, alright. End turn. I can't do anything else. How do you get this shit like every goddamn turn? What the fuck? Ah! I guess it's my fault for letting them stay ahead of me, where they can just smack me around with impunity. I think that is like the farthest I've gotten in this game, though. So, yeah, it's not too bad. Alright, anyways, that is a look at Death Road's tournaments. It's, again, early access, a little light, but, you know, they're working on it. They're putting in more stuff. They have a roadmap planned. I think they have it on their, like, community page or something like that, if you check it on Steam. But yeah, they got stuff planned for the future, so I'm eager to see what else they add to this game. And maybe one day I will be good enough to actually win the actual tournament. I'll have to put some more time into this game and try to figure out some good synergies or something like that. Anyways, I think that's gonna do it for this stream. I'm gonna call it here. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for tuning in. I'll be back on Wednesday to play another racing game. This will be a real-time racing game, though. Don't know what I will pick to play, but I'll have it chosen by Tuesday at the latest, I hope. So, yeah. Alright, let's see... see who... Oh, I forgot. Yeah, bye. Yeah, see you later. Thanks for checking out my stream, Dead Taylor 81. Hope you found it enjoyable. Okay. So this game is like kind of sort of weird. It doesn't seem to want to cooperate with like game capture in the streaming software, so I had to do like win capture instead. So I had to be a little wary of what it reveals. Okay, so let's see. Who's online at 6? I don't normally stream this point that often anymore, so I have a different mix of folks to raid into here. Lots of people too. Not surprising. It is a weekend afternoon, at least in the US, so tracks. Hmm. You know what? Another one where I perhaps made a snap decision, but are streaming a pretty cool game here. Yeah, and the Xbox conference and the Summer Games Fest also revealed 2 games in this series. Like a Dragon, The Man Who Erased His Name, and Like a Dragon. I forgot what the subtitle for that sequel was, but Snapple's VA is playing Yakuza Kiwami 2 right now, so send y'all off there. Guess if you're gonna join in on the raid, hit them with like a say Death Road's champion raid, I guess, because we did win the demo technically, even if they didn't give us a congratulatory screen. It was essentially on that line. Yeah. Also, yeah, Death Road's prologue is available on Steam, and it's a demo. You can download it, check it out, give it a go, maybe see if it's your thing. I think it's a pretty cool one. I'll be keeping tabs on this and seeing how it updates. I'm really eager to see how it ends out. So yeah. Anyways, if you're joining on the raid, hit them with like a Death Road champion raid. Otherwise, have a good rest of your weekend. I'll see you next on Wednesday.